Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I'm going to review Donnie Darko in 4K restoration. I gave this a watch last night, and I'm going to go over the movie itself, the picture quality, if it's worth the pickup. Let's get to it. So Donnie Darko happens to be my favorite movie of all time. Now, a while back, I picked up this version in the Region B version just because I wanted all the special edition packaging. So I've had that for a while, but I never actually gave the disc a watch. So this is my favorite movie. It's a really, really hard movie to actually explain the plot of. I've seen the movie probably over 100 times, and every single time I watch it, it kind of means something different to me. I pick up something else, and actually Jake Gyllenhaal himself said that whenever he meets a fan, he asks, what does the movie mean to you? And he gets a different answer every time. And I think that's awesome. I think it's really cool. So this is a mixture between horror and sci-fi. There's some time travel elements. I don't really get where it gets categorized into horror. There's nothing scary inherently about this movie, but it is a little creepy. This movie, I have to say, really, really changed my life. I saw this movie probably when I was 12 or 13 years old and have made it a mission to watch it a couple of times a year since. I watched it last night, and throwing in this 4K version just gave me goosebumps, because when you love a movie this much, I mean, this is the holy grail to me. This is my movie. This is a movie where I've been collecting copies of it and special editions of it and researching it and watching little documentary specials of it for years. So highly recommend it. I am a little biased when it comes to it, but hey, what are you going to do? Let's get to the picture quality. Now, this was released from Arrow, and this is a new 4K rescan. So Richard Kelly, when he originally shot this was his school final project in college. So he spent all his money on actors. He got Jake Gyllenhaal, he got Drew Barrymore, he got Noah Wyle. I mean, he got everybody to star in this movie. He got Patrick Swayze. He got some big names. Basically, what they said was, if you want to spend your money on actors and you want to spend your money on a bigger budget, then we're going to have to shoot on shittier film stock. And he said it's no problem. He loves film grain. So the original transfer, and I'm talking about the original DVD, had tons of grain. Tons of grain, terrible transfer. Then they came out with the Blu-ray release. The Blu-ray release was a little bit better. Still a pretty crappy transfer. Tons of grain, tons of soft shots. Really was not a good transfer. And then I threw this baby in, and wow, Arrow did amazing work on this. This 4K rescan brings a whole new life to this image. And I gotta say, a whole new life, because I've seen this movie so many times where I could really judge the differences. So first thing I'm going to go over is the resolved grain. Don't get me wrong, in the nighttime scenes, there's still a lot of grain. Clearly, it's shot on low quality film stock, and it's nighttime scenes, and it's an older movie. But the daytime scenes look beautiful, and the nighttime scenes you could make out way more detail than you used to be able to. There's one scene specifically inside of a school, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I've never noticed that Frank was standing next to him the whole time. I had no idea. I've watched this movie 100 times, and I've never seen that. I threw in the regular Blu-ray to see if I noticed it, and it was barely noticeable, but in this copy, very noticeable. The increased color, the increased depth in the color here is very, very good. And, you know, this is the best copy we're ever going to get of Donnie Darko. It's not like we're going to get a 4K UHD with HDR version of Donnie Darko. This is the best it's going to get. I don't even think that the wider color gamut really helped this movie. This 4K scan really is perfect. The detail has a nice increase over the Blu-ray, a very, very nice increase, considering this isn't a 4K disc. And overall, I just think that the quality upgrade from the Blu-ray to this is huge. Now, if this is your first time watching the movie, I'd say that this box set is still worth it. This is $30 on Amazon, and it comes with 4 versions of the movie. It comes with a book, and it comes with a lot of extra things that if you do enjoy the movie, you're going to really want. The book helps explain a lot of it. It has interviews with Jake Gyllenhaal. It has essays written by the actors about how this movie affected their life. I mean, this was a cult classic from day one. This is one of the biggest cult classics, and I had to make a video because I was blown away by the 4K restoration of this. And for anybody who hasn't seen this, go pick up this Arrow release. I'll put links down below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please throw me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below for more content in the future. Have a good night, guys.